Happy Saturday to you guys. We are so excited. Karen and I are excited to be hanging out with you this morning. And we just love helping people get healthy. This team is on a mission to make such an impact on this country. And whoever invited you to be a part of this with us this morning, they seem to think that you would be an incredible person to help us get the country healthy. So with that, I am going to introduce Karen Steffes. And you guys, we were buddies back about 35 years ago. And who knew that we'd be back in this space together today. And I love this community so much. We're going to share a little bit more about that later. But Karen, I am going to go ahead and hand it over to you.
Well, welcome. I am unmuted because that would be something I would put myself on mute and then continue to talk to myself. Welcome. I am really glad that you guys are here on a Saturday morning. This is exciting. I love coaching. And again, like like Robin said, the person that invited you here sees something in you. Until you can feel that yourself, lean into their faith because this is an incredible opportunity. So, welcome. That's us, my beautiful friend Robin and Karen, and that's me. I remember the first time I saw her at one of the functions, I just like freaked out. I'm like, "Rah, it's been years since we saw her." And this beautiful community brought us back together again. So fun. Well, we're gonna get the statistics out and just kind of lay down the follow the rules here. I'm not one of those people, but I do when I have to. Optavia makes no guarantee of financial success. Success with Optavia results from successful sales efforts, which require hard work, diligence, skill, perseverance, competence, and leadership. Your success will depend on how well you exercise these qualities. Please see the Optavia income disclosure statement for statistics on actual earnings of coaches. So that is that. Now, our mission is not, like you hear over and over again, this is not a diet. This is a lifelong transformation, one healthy habit at a time. Just like when you start a program, it was one step at a time. That's what this is. One decision every 2.5 to 3 hours, you're making that decision. And this is for a lifestyle change, not a short-term change. And that is our mission, to help people create that lifelong transformation. And coaching is our secret sauce. Now, here's our company. This always excites me. 30 years of success and experience. Whoops, there we go. Recommended by over 20,000 physicians, because the physicians are the ones that started this program. So Dr. Anderson is one of the founders, and he just poured into this program and helped create it. Fastest growing health and wellness company in the world, backed by science, Johns Hopkins clinical studies. Top 100 most trusted companies in America. Now that's by Forbes. New York Stock Exchange traded company. Okay, here we go, you guys. This should be highlighted and sprinkled with magic dust. No debt. Come on, that gives you faith and confidence that this company is no debt. Not many companies can say that. Top manufacturing and best in class for the fuelings. Solid corporate team committed to integrity. And we get to meet these corporate vice presidents and presidents in our convention, and you see their heart when they stand up there, just passionate about helping people. It gives me goosebumps every time I think about it. And this is the leader of the movement. I need to, there we go. the leader of the movement, Dr. Wayne Scott Anderson. He was the first health coach and medical director, leader in optimal health, and New York Times best-selling author. We have a plethora of tools, and his books and then our new app is just incredible. So you're already set up for success, and you're going to have all these tools to help you get there. Now our community. I'm going to let my good friend here, Robin, take over.
You can say best, but I know Tiffany's on the call. So, oh, you guys, community matters so much. And that's because we become like the people we spend the most time with. And so, thinking through in your sphere, your life, how you do life, because Karen said this, we are all about lifelong transformation. So that comes down to how do we live life and who are we in community with, and lining yourself up with people that like to get out and walk, people that like to hike, people that like to eat clean, people that like to put quality nutrients in their body, people that see the value in stabilizing blood sugars. The more you can spend your time around people that value those kinds of things, it just strengthens what we want to do, because I'm sure you've experienced once or twice in your life that our behaviors, um, when we make changes, it can be a little bit easy to go back to old habits, right? So we just recommend that you choose your community so wisely, that you be intentional about it. And I'm just going to say that I think we have one of the most stellar communities that you could ever hope to be a part of. I've been a part of a lot of great communities, and this is one of the very best I've ever been a part of. All right, we can go on to the next one. The next is our key components. These are the things that we believe set us apart from other, that we know there are other ways for people to get healthy, but it needs to be all encompassing, and that is what we offer. So you have the Habits of Health books and digital support and audio. There is the Optavia coach. Your coach is going to guide you. Your coach doesn't have all the answers, but we have resources to all the answers. And so leaning into a coach and having the privilege of being a coach the last 4 years, I wanted to level up in my health. And I would love to say that I know with this program, because it gives you all the tools, that I would have just crushed it and stayed in that zone 4 years later. But statistics show that people over time put their weight back on. So it's one of the reasons why going back to community, like this community helps me contend. Like I just can't even tell you. I love these people, and I love that they help me to be a better me. I mean, yeah, double check your communities. Do they help you be a better you? Okay, next is the products. Sorry, Karen, if you can go back to that, I have a couple more to hit on. Next is the products that are easy and quick and ready to eat for any type of lifestyle. Like I travel a lot. I have clients that travel a lot, busy moms. So anyone can do this. Zoom meetings, if you're in and out of meetings, talk with your coach. And as you're thinking about being a coach, just know that you're going to be able to offer this to anyone who has a busy lifestyle, wants to clean up their health, wants to clean up their nutrition, wants to get weight off, wants to lower their blood pressure meds, cholesterol meds, get off their diabetes meds, or at least reduce them. Okay, and then the last one on this is, I'm sorry, two more. Incredible community, which I've certainly covered. We offer a private Facebook group for that. and we do Zooms each Tuesday. We offer that for our clients. And then our active products, this is to help maintain and build muscle. So as you're thinking about coaching, you might be thinking, well, what happens after I help someone get healthy? Well, we have products to help them maintain their health, maintain their lean muscle, maintain their energy, stabilize, continue to stabilize their blood sugars, all those great things. Okay, Karen, thank you. Why consider coaching with Optavia? Well, there's typically one of three reasons why people consider it, and it's either impact, income, or accountability. And we're almost to the end of this, I'm going to go over some of the income potential. This is, in my 4 years, the best time I've ever witnessed to become a coach financially. Anytime anytime the accountability and the impact are amazing. Like if you want to impact lives, you want something to help hold you accountable, coaching is one of the most incredible ways. Health coaching, right? That radically changes people's lives. If you want to be a part of a movement of helping radically change this world, Brenda was sharing at the right before we started recording, one of the ladies on this call that she's lost, I think it was 130 to 136 pounds. That's something that will radically change people's lives. So there is that. The next is your friends and family know you and trust you, and they will likely want to work with someone and have someone guide them who they know and trust. Like it's just, what it's like when you saw the person that helped you get started in your health plan. Or maybe you're not a client yet. But if you are, it was different than seeing a commercial on TV. You saw that person and there was some kind of connection that made you know them and trust them and want to have them guide you on your journey. So that makes a big difference. You can have such an impact. And I just want you to know that you can do whatever you want with this business. You can help one person, you can help 300 people plus. But that's something that you get to choose, and you get to do that at the pace you want to do that. It's a great way to help cover your cost of fuelings. Maybe, with groceries being what they are, like I think this program is the best deal on the planet. I truly believe that people cannot shop for their individual selves for what they can do program for the month. So, and I touched on this, coaches are 5 times more likely to get to their goal and stay healthy. That goes back to community, what we put in our brain, what our brain is attending to. And we are all about a growth mindset around here. There's the support and mentorship, there's training and personal development for you. We offer that to you when you become a part of our team. We offer these things to you that just help strengthen you and help you help others. Next is you don't have to be an expert, just a guide. I started coaching, I think 3 weeks into my journey, and I said to my friend, I don't even know what I'm doing. And she's like, that's fine. We'll learn together. And that's because, maybe you start running with someone, maybe you start going to the gym with someone. It's not because you are an expert in running or an expert in bodybuilding. You just wanted a buddy, right? So many people just want a buddy, someone that can come alongside of them and they feel like is going to not just guide them on the steps, but be there emotionally and mentally for them too. Next is you don't have to be at your goal weight. We are all on a journey to be the best version of ourselves. Something that I learned with this program is that we actually don't arrive. Somewhere in my mind, all the diets, all the things I did prior to Optavia, I always thought, oh my gosh, Robin, here you go again. You're going back. But I didn't really ever realize the value and the importance of contending. Like that is, we hear that often with Optavia that we will continue to contend. And that's because just because we hit one layer of health doesn't mean we have to stay at that one layer. We can continue to contend and be better and better and better and be that authentic, amazing, best version of ourselves. Next is if you want to be a part of a fun, rewarding community that we offer simple and systematic ways to do this, we're your people. And if you are not interested in exploring coaching, we absolutely love referrals. That is one of the highest compliments you could possibly give your coach. People need help. There's a lot of people in this country that are overweight, they are sick, and they're on a lot of meds that they don't want to be on, and we can be a solution to those people. All right, Karen. Thank you. All right. So I had mentioned this earlier. Amazing. Let me say that again. Amazing incentives. I have never seen anything like it. Take a screenshot of this. Um, but it's extreme. If income interests you at all in helping people get healthy, because you will impact lives and this will help hold you accountable. But if income is remotely interesting to you, then get a screenshot of this and look at the numbers of what is possible between now and the end of the year. And if you need help with a debt-free Christmas, you just feel under the pressure of inflation, people need you, people need us, and we're just here to show up and help get the world healthy. And this is not in the script, but it just came to my mind that if you're like, I just don't, I saw my coach posting a lot. You know what? You do you. You might be in um, real life connections with people, but I'm just saying, please consider the post because chances are really good that there are a lot of people that see you on social media that are not seeing you in real life, and it's going to change their life. It's going to change. You have that potential to truly and dramatically change their life. All right, Karen, you can go on to the next. So the last thing that I want to share is we have a group called Elevate Your Life. You probably are in our Elevate client community group. If you're not, talk to the person that invited you. They can talk to you and get you into that group. But chances are good that most of you are in that group. But this one is a little bit different. This is how to it gives stories and testimonies about how we as coaches are having our lives elevated because of coaching. I paid cash for a couple weddings, paid off vehicles, took incredible family vacations, and I get to travel and see my grandkids and my daughter and my son-in-law that live out of state. And that just there's a couple things. Financial freedom. I'm sure that who said I have too much money? No one never. Um, and the flexibility that you have to work from anywhere with this business is just outstanding. So, let the person know that invited you that you would love to be invited to that group. Melissa Miller has been helping us out all morning, and she put a couple times in the chat there's a Google form that you can go in and fill out. We would love to have you do that. Go to the chat right now, click on that link. And what that's going to do is bring you to a form that's going to help us know how to help you. And we want to know what stood out to you this morning. We want to know what interests you about helping people, and how to follow up the very best that we can with you. So I just want to say thanks again for joining us on a Saturday morning. We're well aware that there's probably 100 things you could have been doing this morning. But like I said at the beginning, whoever invited you sees something very special in you, that you have a heart to serve, or you love people, or you are really integrated into what we offer, that you have held true to your why. And when you do that, it gives you the ability to help other people do that too. So, thank you so much, you guys, for joining in this morning. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.